Do you know this feeling? It's 2 a.m. Your body is tired, but you are wide awake. Your mind isn't racing, but your nerves are. The burning, tingling, or aching just won't stop. You feel like you've tried everything, but you're stuck. Your nerve pain ruins your sleep, and not sleeping makes the pain worse. It's a bad loop. People say you need to rest to heal, but how can you rest when the pain starts as soon as you lie down? What if you could find a break What if you could finally break this loop? What if you had simple habits you could start tonight to help your body heal your nerves? In this video, we will build that plan together. We're not just talking about getting more sleep. We're talking about making your sleep a powerful tool that helps repair your nerves. Before we learn the how, you need to know the why. Knowing why will help you stick with it. Think of your body as a busy city. During the day, there's lots of traffic. Nighttime is when the repair crew is supposed to fix the broken roads. Your nerves are like those roads. But if the traffic never stops, the crews can't do their job. That's a good way to think about your nerves. Sleep is not just downtime. It's when your body is actively working to fix things. Studies on animals show that during deep sleep, the body works on making myelin. Myelin is the protective coating around your nerves. When nerves get hurt, this coat gets damaged. Sleep helps your body fix it. But when pain keeps waking you up, you get less of that deep sleep. This means your body has a much harder time repairing those nerves. Even worse, not getting enough sleep can make swelling and pain feel much stronger the next day. You get stuck. The main point is simple. If you can sleep better, you give your body a better chance to fix your nerves. So let's stop the traffic and let the repair crew get to work. Your first step starts hours before you go to bed. You need to create a peaceful place for sleep. This sends a signal to your body that it is safe to shut down. First, make your room cool. Your body needs to cool down to help you fall asleep. Most sleep experts say a room temperature between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 to 16 degrees Celsius for our metric folk is best. This helps you from getting too hot and tells your body it's time for rest. Second, block out light and noise. These are the enemies of deep sleep. Light, especially blue light from phones and TVs, stop the hormones that make you sleepy, called melatonin. Loud noises can wake you up from deep sleep you need for repair. So, your job is to make your room dark and quiet like a cave. Use dark curtains or a sleep mask. If you can't block out noise, cover it up with a white noise machine or fan. Finally, think about what touches your body. For many people with nerve pain, even a light sheet can be very painful. If that's you, look for a bed cradle. It's a simple frame that holds the blankets up off of your legs or feet. This creates a space free from pain. Also think about your sheets. Soft cloth that lets air flow like cotton can be very nice. Your sleep position is also important. If you sleep on your side, put a pillow between your knees. This can line up your body and take pressure off your nerves. If you sleep on your back, a pillow under your knees can help ease pressure on your back. Now that your room is ready, you need to get your body and mind ready. You can't just stop everything at once. You need a gentle path into sleep. You need a routine to help you relax. Start this with a digital sunset. At least 1 hour or two before bed, turn off all screens. No phone, no tablet, no TV. The blue light is the problem. But all the information that keeps your brain wide awake. Instead, use warm lights, read a book, listen to quiet music, or just sit in the quiet. Next, let's use warmth to relax. A warm, not hot bath, or even soaking your feet about 90 minutes before bed can work very well. The warm water helps calm nerves and relaxes muscles. As your body cools down after, it copies the way your body naturally cools down for sleep. Just make sure it's not too hot because that can sometimes make nerve pain worse. Then, it's time for some easy movements. This is not a workout. You should do workouts hours before bed. This is just to get your blood moving right before you lie down. Sit on the edge of your bed and pump your ankles for 30 seconds. Just point your toes down, then pull them up. This simple movement gets your legs pumping and your leg muscles working. It helps pump blood from your legs and brings fresh oxygen to your nerves. After that, do 10 slow ankle circles in each direction. Finally, right before you lie down, calm your body down. A quick way to do this is with breath. Try box breathing. It's very easy. Breathe in for a count of 4, hold your breath for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold for 4. Repeat this. This is used by some of the top soldiers to stay calm, and it's a great way to calm your nerves. Do this just for 2 or 3 minutes. If these tips are helping you and you're ready to build your own night routine, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos that help you take control of your nerve health. It helps the channel get to more people who are struggling like you. What you put in your body has a direct effect on your nerve pain at night. First, think about timing. Try to eat your last big meal at least 2 or 3 hours before bed. Eating is an active process that can make your body warmer. Eating late, especially foods with a lot of sugar, can also mess up your sleep. Also, be careful with caffeine and alcohol. The rule for caffeine is easy. Have none after the early afternoon. It can stay in your body for hours. A drink might make you feel sleepy at first, but alcohol actually ruins your sleep patterns. And for some people, neuropathy causes your symptoms to flare. It stops you from getting deep healing sleep your nerves need. Now, let's talk about special helpers. Some supplements may help, but this is very important. Always talk to your doctor before you add any new supplements. Magnesium is often called the calming mineral. It helps relax muscles and nerves. Magnesium glycinate is a type that is easy for the body to use and is known for its calming effects. This is why some people take it before bed. B vitamins like B1, B6, and B12 are key to nerve health. Not having enough of them can cause nerve pain. If you don't have enough, taking them might help. So it's good to get your levels checked. Last, don't forget about creams. A magnesium lotion or a cream with calming things that like lavender can give you the relief right on your legs or feet while you're trying to fall asleep. So, what do you do when what do you do when you did everything right, but pain still wakes you up at 3 a.m.? The most important rule is don't try to force yourself to sleep. Just lying there getting more and more upset only makes the pain and worry worse. Instead, follow a simple reset plan. Get out of bed, go to another room that has a very dim light, no bright lights, and no phone screens. Walk around for a few minutes, do those easy ankle pumps, or take a few slow, deep breaths. The goal is to break the link in your brain is making between bed and feeling upset. When you feel calm and maybe a little sleepy again, go back to bed. You are teaching your body that waking up is not a big deal, just a small detour. You don't have to be afraid of the nighttime. You don't have to feel stuck. You now have a plan. You have a set of simple, strong tools you can use tonight. You can make your room peaceful, create a calming routine, giving your body the right fuel, and handle wake-ups without getting upset. Remember the big idea. Sleep is not just rest. It is the most important time for your nerves to heal. When you have those steps, you are not just trying to sleep more. You are actively helping your body to do its job and is made to do to heal. You are taking back control. Imagine for a second waking up feeling a little more rested, not because the pain is gone, but because you sleep through the night, because you finally gave your body the straight, solid time it needs to start fixing itself. That is not a far-off dream. It's the future you can have, and it starts with simple habits that you can build tonight. Now, I want to hear from you. What is the one tip from this video that you are going to try tonight? Let me know in the comments below. Your story might make the thing that helps someone else take their first step. Keep at it. Be patient with your body and sleep well. I'm Dr. Andy Fetterman with the Nerve Relief Project. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.